Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Europa Universalis IV, Common Sense, playing as Scotland. Before we continue, something important to note. I just upgraded my game to beta patch version 1.13, which you can access by accessing your game in Steam, right-clicking, going to Properties, going to Betas, and opting in for the patch. So far, it does not appear to have corrupted my game, which I consider to be a huge win. It does help that I'm not in Iron Man mode. I believe that most Iron Man mode games probably would have suffered that problem, but we don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Alright, Scotland. I've been looking around a little bit at the war going on with Sweden, and considering what's happening to Norway, and perhaps more importantly, considering that a Swedish fleet is blocking the Danish army, I think it's pretty safe to say that Sweden is going to soundly win this war and gain their independence. The real question then becomes, is Norway going to break away from Denmark in the process? And I don't know. It could be part of the peace treaty that Norway gets to break away. It could be Denmark loses enough prestige that Norway gets to break away. At least I think that's how it works. And if they do, I want to be able to jump on Norway immediately before they gain any allies. Hence why I have been developing this claim. I did see some other comments from you guys. For example, one of you guys was suggesting be careful what you do with Connaught just in case they have any ambitions to become independent. Well, good news is you can look at your subjects and find your liberty desire here, and currently they're at 0%. Doesn't mean that will be that way forever, but at least right now, that's where they're at. Currently, we're also getting a good 0.25 ducats a month from Connaught, which, you know what, considering how bad my income is, that's actually not so bad. That's okay. That's okay. I can actually interact with my subjects and tell them to do some other things. I could placate the local rulers. I could enable embargo rivals, and I think I'm actually going to do that. They'll embargo England for me, which is okay. So we'll do that. That costs me 5 liberty desire, but that's fine. They don't have a regency, so I can't place a relative on the throne. I can't enforce a religion because we're already both Catholic. And I don't want to enable scutage, or however you pronounce that, because 50% of 0.25 ducats is 0.125 ducats, which isn't a lot, and in the meantime, Connaught can't be called into any wars, which doesn't sound very optimal to me. But we'll make do with what we've got here. I've been looking around, thinking a bit about some advisors I might want to do, and you know what? I think I should probably pick up the national unrest guy. Probably would be worthwhile to try and reduce the rebels that are currently building up in my Irish territories, and to get a little extra monarch points. Money, after all, is just money, but monarch points is invaluable, as one of you guys pointed out, which I am inclined to agree with. Can't set any new rivals while we're at war, so hopefully Sweden trounces Denmark pretty quickly. And I am seriously considering at this point, because Denmark, I believe, is fairly heavily in debt, will probably not be very useful against my fight with England, but if I need to jump in on Norway, Sweden might very well be interested in that kind of a call. Sweden actually could be a very useful ally, and they're a powerful nation. Super powerful. And they're friendly with... Oh, just went down to minus 25. They are friendly with me, which means I probably could get my diplomatic ties with them up there pretty quickly. So I may very well decide I want to dissolve my alliance with Denmark. But we'll see if they can be any use against England before I do that. But I'm leaning in that direction right now. We're also apparently working on improving relations with Burgundy. Forgot about that, actually. And France has done virtually nothing this entire game. I feel like they're long overdue a fight against England. Not really sure why they haven't done that. I'm going to go ahead and pull my troops up into the mainland of Scotland. So now that we have that advisor with national -2 unrest, I don't feel like I need to leave my guys here, necessarily. I'll keep an eye on these rebels and make sure that they don't cause any trouble. Let's go ahead and unpause. Up! A military leader has died. My king, General Philippe von Gelder, is dead. Ah, damn. Alright. So I lost my guy. That's unfortunate. I only have 9.7 army tradition. So, it's not very helpful. How much do I need? I need 568 to research the next technology. So if I get a general, I will no longer be able to get to Tech 4, at least for a little while. Next month, I will, however, be able to pick up Admin Tech Level 4, which will be pretty useful to me. But that's about it. So yeah, let's just keep moving along. Oh, national decisions. Well, they decided, I guess, since I updated the patch to... What the heck? Oh, look at this! Okay, this is new with common sense. So plutocratic would allow me to change to a merchant republic. Aristocratic administration would allow me to change to a noble republic. Theocratic administration, that is something fairly new to the game. You could become a theocracy, like Liège is a bishopric. Or Cologne is an archbishopric. Or where's Mainz? There's Mainz, same deal. So now I can become that kind of a government type if I do the right things. What do I have to do? Religious ideas and diplomatic ideas. Yeah. Huh. I'm not going to do it, but it's interesting. Advancements of Religious Act. Well, I have a theologian. National unrest +1 missionary strength. No, that's pointless. I already have 100% religious unity, so that's not actually useful to me. I won't do it. Okay. Do I have any forts in Ireland? No, I don't think I do. Dang, I was thinking it'd be nice to get rid of one of those, but oh well. I am still making a little bit of money, surprisingly, because my army maintenance is completely gone, but even with another advisor, so I feel pretty happy about that. Oh yes, okay, good. So now that we just hit version 1.13, one of the big things that they changed is that, oh, Norway has some heretics going on. That's interesting. Anyway, one of the big changes is that because they changed buildings around, you can no longer build like an embassy, for example, and that was really important to get a third diplomat. Well, they've changed it so that you're depending on your tier of government. So, for example, I am a kingdom. That is my rank, is a tier 2. The ranks are Duchy, Kingdom, and Empire, if you're a monarchy base. So since I'm tier 2, I get a free third diplomat, which is awesome. They finally bring that back into the game. Whereas I'm pretty sure that, like, the Ottomans... No, the Ottomans are also a kingdom. But the Byzantines are at Empire rank, and they, I think, get even more stuff, like a free military leader with no upkeep or something like that. So that's pretty cool, I think. But, yeah. So now we have a third diplomat. What should we do with you, I wonder? I guess we'll start improving relations with Sweden. No, we're going to issue an embargo against England. For all the good it shall do, I will embargo England. Hardy har har. I know I did see a comment suggesting I send an insult to England. That will give them a CB against me, and I probably will do that. But I want to wait a little bit and see what the results are going to be of this war with Sweden. If Norway gets released, I want to jump on that immediately and not worry about England attacking, so... I can't improve relations with them, of course. I'm at war. Oh, and they're no longer friendly. Well, that's downright disappointing. Okay. Well, we'll see what comes of it later anyway. But, the hope is that this war doesn't last forever. And then I can do some cool stuff. Disputed succession, claims on provinces... I already know about the free advisor slot. Leinster separatists actually did bump up, but they still says it's probably going to be 9 years at least until they become a problem. So, Sweden has accepted peace with Denmark. Denmark grants independence and cedes one territory, this one, Blekinge, I don't know, to Sweden. They pay 30 ducats, and it looks like, yep, looks like Norway will continue to be in a personal union with Denmark. It's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. So what would happen if I declared war on England? Not because I'm going to, but just because I'm curious. France, of course, would join in, and Denmark, of course, would not. They are 260 ducats in debt. Savoy and Genoa would still join, but Venice could not. They're actually currently being stomped by Austria, at least a little bit, by the looks of it. I really would like to think that England is going to send their troops out there. But they haven't done so yet. I'm wondering if they changed the AI to be a little bit smarter about that. Maybe they did. Oh, what's this? Connaught would like to be a march. As a march, they don't pay us any taxes and we can't annex them, but they will get... No. I want to be able to annex you someday. Oh, hang on. 4? I do know that one thing that changed in the AI with this patch is the AI will build more transports. The question is, are they actually going to do something with that? I don't see England around anywhere. Where are you? Where are your armies, England? Where are they? They didn't go over here toward Hungary, did they? Surely not. Whoop. Nevers is now the papal... Nevers is the papal controller? Really? This tiny little guy? What are the odds of that? I am not strictly sure how that happened, but okay. I'm really curious, though. England does still have a military, right? Yeah, they got a good 27,000 troops. More than enough to deal with me. So, where's the military? I'm confused. Could it be that they actually did ship? Hang on. Oh, okay, hang on. There are some transports and some heavies. Ooh, are they actually picking up their troops? Ooh, that could be amazing. Ooh, I'm excited by that. Okay, so I'm looking right here at the troops that are currently sitting in London. They have 9 troops sitting in London right now. And, 9 transports, so they may be about to pick all of these guys up and send them to fight Austria, which would be incredible, because whoops. Oh, we gained the Casus Belli against Norway. That's cute. Yeah, seriously though, if they do pack up all these troops and send them over here, I'll wait until they're in the Mediterranean, and then what I want to do, honestly, is invade England while I can. Ooh, this could change everything. Alright, so what we want to do now, I think, is it's probably time to start making use of our manpower and actually build some units. What do we have right now? 8,000 and 3,000. Okay. I mean, cavalry are better just because they have a shock pip, but they also are a lot more expensive, so... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll do this. Let's see what happens with this. I'm going to start building up toward my force limit, because I'm really, really curious what's about to happen. What's this? These are... Come on. I can't see. Ah, fine. Whoop, hang on. Is that your fleet? That's your fleet. Okay. So you just stopped in this province. Are you picking up your troops, England? Are you? Well, your 4,000 troops that were up here just disappeared. They moved down here. Where are they? England? England, where'd you go? Oh, nope, that's not you. Huh. Is now the opportune time to strike. England undoubtedly will turn around and start hitting at me, but what's down here? Is that nope, that's not them. Oh, there they are. I swear they are. They have to be, right? That's what they're doing? They're transporting their ships? If they've only got 9,000 soldiers left, that would be incredibly good for me. Alright, so what's the force limit? 18. I'm going to build one more cavalry and then one more infantry. Oh my gosh, I think England is completely undefended right now. Well, not completely, but enough. Ugh, if only I can get Castile to join in an alliance. You know how cool that would be. But they don't like France, and that's a huge reason why they will not join it. Oh, our great advisor, philosopher. Who's that? Is that my guy? Nope, just one of my other advisors that I don't care about. It's fine with me. I don't know who it was. But somebody died, but it wasn't my main guy, so that's okay. I think, honestly, that England is ripe for the taking right now. Alright. Alright. So is there anybody else who would consider an alliance with me and jump in on England? Not Aragon, not Castile, not Portugal. Sweden would, however, be interested in that. Do I grab Sweden right now and hope that maybe, just maybe, they will jump in? Yes. I think I do. So let's go ahead and get all my infantry over here. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. Alright, we're going to offer an alliance. They'll barely accept it, but they will. Alright, and next we'll do a royal marriage in order to secure things. I probably need to bump up my army maintenance, so we will do that. Where are these guys? Oh, they're too low of morale. They won't transport, will they? Yeah, that's fine. Oop. Come on, there we go. Alright. And Sweden, when can I send? July 19th. We'll get a royal marriage going with you. Oh, you'll offer it for me. Hey, thank you. I am okay with that. Now, they say my legitimacy is going down because, you know, apparently... Oh, hang on. Is France at war with England? They're fighting right now. They joined! Oh, okay, hang on. France just joined a war up against Venice. So Venice and England are currently already at war with France. So England is very much otherwise occupied right now. Oh, this is the time, guys. If this is not the time, there is no better time. Is what it comes down to. Bring these guys together. My light ships, of course, are going to be in danger, so I probably do not want to join. I'm sorry, I probably do not want them actually protecting trade anymore. Probably want to bump that away. We've got the rest of our military together. So why don't you go ahead and dock in Fife, so I can keep track of you later. I think this is it. I do. I really do. This is Red Squadron, no leader. I don't see... Oh, there's some English troops down there. Okay, they're fighting the French already. So actually, real quick, let's just do one more sweep around. Make sure they didn't bring all their troops back home. There's the 9 we're expecting. That's fine. We know about them. I probably do need to roll a general, though. And I actually do need to pick up the next military tech, don't I? Yes, so let's do that. Just because you don't want to get surprised. I have enough to roll a general. Cross your fingers. Ooh, well, okay. 023. The 2 shock is going to be actually pretty nice because that's where I have my best modifiers. And the 3 maneuver actually might be useful against all these rivers, so... Yeah, okay. Could be a lot worse. A lot worse. Meath. You are a fort. Connaught does not have enough troops to deal with that right now, but you know what? I don't care. Alright. I think we do it. I believe we declare war on England. First, I'm going to send them an insult. You silly English kniggets. Your father was... Well, mother was a hamster? Yeah, your mother was a hamster and father's... God damn it, I screwed up the quote. It's fine, it's fine. Don't throw your highball glasses at me, alright? It's just Monty Python. It's not a huge deal, right? Alright, if I declare war on you right now, no one will join, but no one will defend you either. And I do believe you are completely otherwise occupied, and France, hopefully, will be jumping in on you. And Hungary is involved in this war too, right? Yeah, Hungary's involved in this, so Hungary's about to crush most of their army, and they're all down here. I don't even think they have their general on England. This is absolutely the time to strike, so let's do it. Declare war. I'm going to take Cumbria, because that's where your fort is, my first target. So we are going to declare war. Alright guys, we're at war with England. It's going to happen eventually. The rival of our rival. We completed a quest, apparently? Who was I... Oh, Burgundy, right. I had a quest to make Burgundy like me, didn't I? Well, I guess we'll solidify our papal relations, might as well. Got nothing better to do with all these diplomats here. Do I want to improve relations with anybody else? I guess I should probably start improving them with Sweden, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would make sense. And, maybe I should start improving things with, like, oh, I don't know, the Emperor Austria. No, that doesn't make sense. I'll stick away from that for now. Alright, so we've officially done that. I'm going to go ahead and grab my army, and I want to create a new unit here. Select this unit, and I'm going to send over here. One thing that did change in patch 1.13 is that you no longer receive on-arrival attrition. What used to happen is I can march my units into a province. If I stopped there, if I stopped there in an enemy province, I would take, like, 1% attrition or whatever is appropriate for my stack. And the result is, for a province like this, which only takes 1 regiment to siege down, is I would arrive, and suddenly I have only 990 men instead of the 1,000 I need, and I have to wait a month before I could even start the siege. That's no longer the case. Now, there was a workaround where I could take these guys and say, go to this territory and then go back to Lothian, so they'd wrap around, and then when they get into the territory, stop the movement, and I wouldn't suffer any attrition. It was stupid, we all acknowledge it was stupid, and now it's no longer in the game, thanks to this patch. Alright, I need 6 regiments in order to siege this one down. So, if we select the army, I'm going to leave behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take everybody else, and not suffer the extra attrition there. I did not assign a leader. Well, that's actually good to know, because now that I'm retreating back into my territory, I can fix that. Alright, Meath. No objective. Yes, I want Connaught. Your objective is to grab Meath for me, so I don't have to worry about it. Thank you kindly. Let's assign our new leader. I probably should have assigned him here. Are there any river crossings from this province? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it, so it won't actually matter. I probably don't need to worry too much about the maneuver, but you know what? Just be safe. Just be safe. I'm going to bring over one. Where's my... How do I know which one has the general? Oh, this one. Oh. Okay. This is where it gets confusing, because I have a hard time deciding how I'm supposed to be splitting up the army so that I specifically am grabbing my general and nothing else. So let's bring one unit back. I'll get my general in control of the siege just in case the maneuver ends up being helpful, or they get jumped on for some reason. And... Whoops. And I'm moving this unit back so we still have 6,000 in control. I'm going to grab Northumberland. Cumbria, the fort, shall become mine, and then I probably want to start making a beeline for Marches, which is where their next castle is located. Connaught, what are you doing? I told you specifically to go to Meath. I know I did. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there's the English army. They're all in Provence right now. France, go kill. Go kill them. Go and squish them, please. Alright, so do I want to take my fleet out? The answer is yes. I want to blockade. Okay, there's your fleet. So there's your 7 heavies. And 9 transports. And the 7 heavies are dangerous, so if I see him coming this way, I probably want to make a run for it. But in the meantime, the blockade will increase the siege progress quite a lot. And in the meantime, no, I can't go to Yorkshire. So I'm going to sit in Northumberland, and I'm just going to loot them for a little while. Actually, I probably should go ahead and send a few more troops in here, because I think that I don't have to worry about the supply limit and attrition now that I've got it. And in the meantime, I can straight up just steal money, because there's 13 ducats worth of loot. And the more troops I have here, I believe, the more money I will make. Alright guys, that's enough for this episode, but this is an exciting turn of events. It finally happened. England split themselves up, and now I'm going to squish them. Hopefully, as best I can. Well, stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.